I told Josan Pondis, yeah.
Next bit.
Intambwe kuyindi dutembera oya mwiza ntuzigera ugira ubwoba nubwo byoba bigoye kubyemera basi mwiza gerageza kwizera ngwino nkurikira ngwino nkwerekeze vatikiganje uyobore nakuzigera uyobe ngwino nkurikira ngwino nkwerekeze vatikiganje nubwo urugendo ari rurerure buke tuzogerayo natwe
Entertainment show you should be watching every Friday, and because today we have an amazing, amazing is just an understatement for this amazing international act in studio, literally guys, in studio. Unajua venye you can do Skype calls alafu someone in studio, alafu uko studio you feel like ako tu hapa hivi kando. This is what we are doing on Zoom today, Top in Africa live with Josan. Nismin, wimbo imetoka kucheza inaitwa Buke. I tell you, music is more than the language, guys. It's more than the language. I was looking at his music and I'm like, ooh, dope. I can relate to this music because I was going through the description. I'm like, okay, so Buke, what does this mean? That one means slowly. Ado in the building. Ado, karibu sana.
Yeah. Asante sana. Thanks a lot. I'm humbled to be on the show.
Yeah, I'm looking at your music and it's totally something I can vibe to. I can relate to a lot of romance, a lot of love, a lot of things girls like, you know, the vibe we want to feel, you know. So much amazing music you got there.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, so Burundi to the world, is it?
Definitely, that's the concept and that's the mindset.
Yeah, and I feel like you're already stealing Kenyan fans, starting with Mwihaki, my favorite DJ Nitspin. You already got us on your side because Burundi, you're doing, and I also love the collabos you have been doing. The other day you did a collab with Mr. Blue. Who does that? Like, you have done an amazing work in 2020. That was your first release, right?
Yeah, that was my last release, but after that I released one more song.
Yes, you're going to be talking.
One more song. Yeah, it's called Gumiriza. It's more like close your eyes.
Yeah, I had a look at that because I was feeling like, oh, this is that song I can vibe to. What does it mean? I was like, close your eyes, and the most beautiful things, guys, they are seen when your eyes are closed. Ado, I really wanted to explain that because I was like, okay, when I close my eyes is when I get to see the most beautiful thing. How does that work for you on your side especially?
Literally, it's more like the beauty of life is not just about the flowers and the beautiful things that we see. It's more about the things that are inside of us. So personally, those are the things that I wanted to bring out to the world. Not about the flowers, not about the good houses and good cars and everything that you see out here.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the beauty of life, should be something that is experienced within. Something from inside, and with it I added a little spice of love. So I wanted to bring out the beauty of the beauty from inside, not just the beauty that we see with our naked eyes.
Wow, that is amazing. I feel like that is somehow way to go in that it's supposed to be stealing and even catching us fans from Kenya, because I got good loot to that actually. So whatever is happening right now is I want us to talk about your music journey. What has been happening? What can you say is your inspiration? Because when you want to make good music.
Literally, I would say, like, since my dad is a pastor, I got it from church. I picked it up from church. So that's where I got the inspiration from, and I normally sing things that happens in real life, and I try to make music something enjoyable, something fun, and something beautiful that anybody can vibe to, and something that anyone can listen to and enjoy simply.
Wow. Amazing. And what can you say is your biggest inspiration? I can see you have quite a music journey lined up there. But what is the inspiration when you're making music? Because I feel like your music is something we can all listen to. Everyone can listen to your music. Everyone can become your fan. I'm already your fan. Nitspin is already your fan. And I'm so sure in Top in Africa Live today, when you are playing your songs, someone back at home is just going to be, oh, yeah, nice. That is a song I want to listen to, even past this. So how do you make amazing music? Music we can relate, because you don't know who is listening. But the moment you make the music, it's something we vibe to.
I always try to put myself in a shoe of my listeners, or rather my audience. And I also mostly like to do something that I personally love. So if I love the music, then there's a high probability and a high chance that someone out there will like it. But at the same time, I try to relate to really life experiences that are happening around, not to me, but not just to me, but also people around me, and things that are happening around the world.
Wow, amazing. You're looking for something people relate to, something that is happening in people's lives. Like, I feel like that is the way to go for every artist when you want to just create amazing music. So you are in Finland right now, if I'm not wrong, not in Burundi. What are you doing
Yes,
there?
I'm in Finland.
Yeah, are you making more music, or are you touring? Are you staying there? What is happening? Because we want more music. This is COVID-19 period. We just want more entertainment and amazing music, especially from you.
Literally, I'm a nurse. I'm a nurse in my profession. So I also add music as another profession, because I do it professionally. And at the same time, like it's like I'm nursing and trying to make more music at the same time. Yes.
Wow, amazing. And I like the way you are talking about making music. You are not making music alone, because I feel like you're doing amazing collaborations, and your collaboration with Mr. Blue is something to die for. The Kiswahili, the Kirundi, the Kiswahili vibe, I feel like I totally relate to that. And I feel like that is how music's supposed to be made. A blend of two amazing artists bringing in place their works and just coming up with something big. How was it working with Mr. Blue?
It was an amazing experience, because for me, I actually like learning from other artists, from other cultures, from people who've actually also like have a bit better. I mean, who have done something greater than what I have accomplished
Wow.
until now. So it was a great experience. Actually, it was a great experience working with him and learning a lot from him.
Wow, amazing. And speaking of collaborations, you know, in Kenya we have also amazing artists, people who can really spit lines in the bars. If you want someone to rap, we have all rap artists in Kenya. Have you thought about working with any artist in Kenya? Or is there someone you admire their work and you'd want to do a collab, even if not now, in future? Maybe 3 artists you admire in Kenya?
Definitely. I am actually in a very short time planning to come to Kenya.
Whoa, we can't wait.
I'm planning to come to Kenya, and 3 artists. I mean, in Kenya there's a lot and lots of good artists who are doing good in the industry. But if you ask me about 3 artists who I would want to collaborate with, I would talk about, like, let me see, a list of 3.
Yes, just 3.
I would probably go with Otile Brown, and then I would also go with Nyashisk, and
Wow.
I would probably go with Fena. Is it Fena, right?
Yeah, Fenagitu.
The lady.
Oh, I love the combination. Exactly. I feel like this is the first time I'm doing an interview and asking someone, which person would you want to work with? And I miss Sauti Sol in the building. Right? I just feel like that was an amazing list. It went deep. You went deep into selecting the artists, and I see what you did there. I totally relate to the vibe you're trying to pull with those 3 artists. So anyway, Ado, we admire your music. You're doing quite an amazing job. So what is your vision towards making music? What do you want to transform the East African music? How would you want it to envision it?
I mean, if with that question, I would first of all start with with the Burundian music.
Yeah.
The Burundian music, Burundi has a lot of talented artists, but like they due to one reason or another, they are not on the map as you could hear of Kenya, hear of Tanzania, hear of Rwanda of late. But like I'm trying to connect those cultures because I believe that we are blessed with with beautiful cultures like the Kenyan culture, the Burundian culture, the Tanzanian and the Rwandese, the Ugandan. We have something special with the music, and my vision is to connect, rather to come up with one single style that is going to collaborate with the rest of the styles that have been produced, like that have been already produced around East Africa, and then like just contribute to the rest of the guys who are making East African music great, and take it to another level. That's my dream.
Oh, lovely. That is coming from a place of concern. So earlier on in the show, my favorite DJ Nitspin ako hapa kando yangu, you can't see him. We were talking about showbiz and how Tanzania and Kenya really got a thing for showbiz. It's called Kiki and cloud chasing,
Right.
and also, yeah, controversy, in particular, controversy.
Yeah.
Is it something that is happening also in Burundi when you want to release a new song? That is something you can bank on to push for your song? Or that doesn't happen, it's just all about music, all about being genuine, and whoever wants to listen to your music, they're just going to listen to it? How does it happen on your side?
Literally, like I would be lying if I wouldn't say that in the way of development, like in Burundi, we are a bit slower.
Yeah.
Not that we are late, but we are a bit slower. So like for example, like promotion of songs and stuffs like that, like trying to create those internet scandals that are going to catch people's eyes. It's really still under formation.
Hey.
It's still under formation. Yeah, so like we still have a journey to, I mean, we have a distance to catch so that we can catch up with the rest of East Africa. But like if we talk about showbiz and stuff, of course Burundi has its own way of doing things, but I think there's 2 or 3 things that we could also learn from the rest of Tanzania and Kenyan showbiz type of way of doing things.
Wow. So what I'm getting from your side, it's like, that's okay. That's totally okay. Okay. I also feel it's okay. So let's talk about your music. How has the reception been? Because I feel like you mix Kirundi, is it Kirundi? And also some English, so
Yes.
that some audience like us can relate to your music. How do you feel the reception
Yes.
is outside Burundi?
I mean, so far I thank God for the fan base that I have managed to gather so far. But like for me, I think like I try to do music that anybody who's gonna listen to my music, despite what language I'm singing in it, they can vibe to it. They can catch themselves in the moment.
Yeah.
So like I would say like the reception has been good so far, and I thank God for the increasing territory of fan base that keeps increasing, like slowly but sure. I thank God for that. So like I wouldn't complain that it has been slow, but of course like I would want to get more and more and spread my wings to as far as I can get.
Wow, amazing. And speaking of spreading your music, you have already spread it to Kenya, because we are here to support your music. Our Top in Africa Live fans are at home streaming and also looking at your music right about now. So I'm going to ask you one thing about Kenyans.
Yes.
What is that one thing you know about Kenyans? And even as you plan to come in Kenya in future, God helping COVID-19 to just stop and resume with the shows and the showbiz and all that, what is that one thing you admire about Kenya? Ama, how do you know Kenyan fans?
Literally, like I'm this guy who's going to integrate with with Kenyans. Like here where I live, like I have lots and lots of Kenyans, and have met actually Even like a couple of, I mean, I've been blessed to share a stage with a couple of Kenyan big artists like Sauti Sol, Nameless, and the rest.
Hey, poor.
So like I would say like I know quite a bit about Kenya. I can speak some Sheng too. So yeah, I look forward to exploring more of Kenya when I come to visit.
Yes, yes, amazing. Speaking of Sheng, I also know you do your music also in some Swahili. So maybe kuna people who are watching back at home and they're like, does he know Swahili? You know Swahili, right?
Ndio, I speak Swahili.
Yeah, so maybe we can do that. Do you do fluent Swahili or you struggle doing Swahili?
Actually, before I met my Kenyan friends, and then they brought in the Sheng thing. I used to speak the Tanzanian Swahili because I lived in Tanzania for a long time. But then like I started like trying to learn the Sheng not long ago. But yeah, I wouldn't say like I do speak strictly the Swahili Sanifu, but like it depends with who I am with.
Wow, it depends on who you are with. And now you are with us, Top in Africa. Let's do some Swahili in the next question that I'm going to ask. Let's talk of Himiriza, yeah, sure. Your new music. I love it and I relate to it because starting off the interview, you have said that it's something about closing your eyes and the most beautiful things are seen when you close your eyes. So, ukifunga macho yako wewe, what is that one beautiful thing unaona like music industry is supposed to have? That one gap enye hatuna bado na unaona like there's so much work inafaa kufanyika ili tufanye muziki uwe bora.
Mimi I would say like nikifunga macho the only beautiful thing that I have, or rather I see that the music industry should have is nothing rather than love.
Woo.
I mean, loving each other.
Yeah.
I mean, if an artist does something, mmoja anasupport mwenzake, yani ule upendo, yani kuna there have to be that love between artists. Hiyo ndo kitu ita help sana for hii industry ili ifike somewhere.
Wow, love, mapenzi, yani mapenzi kwa wasanii, because wasanii wengi they are more of competitors than a family. And the moment you are in music, I feel you're supposed to be in a family because you have to fight a lot of things together. So tukimalizia, let's talk about your plans. Umetutayarishia nini? Unatutayarishia nini? Is there a new album? Is there an EP coming? Is there singles coming? Are there collabos you're supposed to be looking forward to? What is happening on your side? Unajitayarisha aje?
Literally niko na ngoma fulani hivi nimeduna Jose Chameleon, the legend from Uganda.
Wow.
Hiyo pia ina come this year. Alafu kuna vida fulani nataka kutoa hapa very recently, I think in the beginning of September. Nina release ngoma mpya. Hiyo pia ina come yeah, and I'm really working hard that 2021 ikue kitu kikubwa sana, because I'm coming to Kenya and I want to make sure that I release and do some amazing work there with amazing people.
Wow, amazing. I feel challenged. Wow, you guys me uchoma. I don't know better Sheng than I do. Nasikia wanasema kuna ngoma nataka kutoa nini. And that is just some Kenyan influence. Niko challenge sana. And the way I do gengeton artists over here. Ado, I feel you have good Sheng. We also have gengeton in Kenya. Unaweza spit some bars pale hivyo kwa gengeton lyrics. Ukiangalia pia some artists unaweza fanya nao collab.
That's definitely what I want to do. So when I come to Kenya, I want to try a full Sheng song and let's see how it comes out.
Amazing. We have had it a lot of fun to have you just join us via Zoom. I feel like you're supposed to come here. Sindio? Unafaa kukuja hapa hivi tufanye interview when you come to Kenya, God willing, next year. You're supposed to come to Top in Africa because this is where all the action happens every Friday. We love your music. Keep doing you. You are doing an amazing music journey. And I feel you have done collabos in Tanzania. Now you're going to Jose Chameleon. Please now come to Kenya because the Kenya will support you na tutaziuza kabisa. So, uko Uko sawa kabisa, umefanya kazi poa. And right about now, I want Nitspin and I in the building. Ako hapa hivi kando yangu. We continue jamming to your song as you continue writing more music and also recording amazing music. Thank you so much for being on the show, Adu.
I'm humbled and thank you very much for having me, and stay blessed and stay safe.
Wow, amazing. Asante sana. Kwaheri.
Thanks. Asante.
Haya.
Hey, I'm in MA Production.
I got Josan police area.